Either force this into another tie to score a point or score an early kill in this round.
Indeed, either way, so full red, really no reason to hold back here. They just need to go in and play as aggressively as possible. And honestly, I believe the pressure on Vinruki is what crippled them in the last match. Looking at Vinruki to play some better positioning and maybe get some better cover from Snuts. And you see here now almost immediately that AAA team looking at Vinruki, looking to shut him down. HRK putting that hex on him immediately, going for those purges, trying to get IV off. Little things like that, just hurting.
Remember, it's dead though. There's the Howlet there. It does break 5 damage. James already having used it. Snuts and Vinruki. Theirs are down as well. Damage though coming in on HRK. Not very many hots up right now. And Enigma's trying to remedy that very quickly.
Yeah, and actually just spamming Nourish, it looks like. Actually very mana efficient and probably a pretty decent idea here early on.
Yeah, there's the PI from Soda looking to remove those hots. Maybe trying to get over to Nick to get up here. They have stripped all the hots off the Nick. They used the improved spell on here. Not trying to block him out, just trying to prevent more hots from coming out.
Look at all the pressure. James focusing on Vinruki almost full time, dotting up Snuts' pet as well, and just doing a good job of spreading that damage out and making Soda's life a lot harder.
Could be in a bit of trouble here. Down to half HP, looking like maybe, but Soda saying that he has something to say about that. Has the penance ready, topped him up very quickly.
Yeah, and Nick's just go ahead, low innervate. He's going to be topped off here in just a few seconds. A nice Shadow Fury on top of that crit. And, honestly, it's basically starting up like the last match, but we're going to have to wait and see if Soda gets too far behind you. They've got about 5 or maybe 10 solid
The big play
minutes.
right there was HRK had to use his PvP trinket right there to tremor and get
There's a big fear. They're
this is the second one.
Fear into the open. HRK as well. Who will they go on? Looks like they want to go on
HRK. Wow, nice oil.
MCS on the Nigams. Big damage from here. There's the NS from Nigams. That is big.
Yeah. But they returned it with a Howl of Terror both on Soda and Snuts right there. But look at that, another big Shadow Fury followed by a huge Howl of Terror.
Yeah, Vinruki's about to swap that sheep over to HRK here. James on DR. There's the counter spell. And I expect him to be sheep here as soon as he gets covered by crossbows. Actually, all those debuffs dropping
some
off.
damage there on hypothermia.
Dangerous.
He did use it offensively. Could he be punished for this?
Yeah, I did not cover that sheep at all. It got out on Sicily. HRK becoming a target in just a second.
There's
He's
a
going to
dash.
catch.
Soda decides to trigger that cyclone. Here comes the lust. They want to kill Vinruki. They see hypothermia. Are they going to get to him? No. Maybe they're going to try to burst Soda out of the cyclone.
Alright, so with no hypothermia, that means that Vinruki can play rather offensive because he has that second block at his disposal.
Wow, just denying all those heals coming in on Vinruki. He immunes the penance, he immunes the mending. Great job from the Nigams. Soda having to use the bind him to pick his team back up.
James pumping damage with Lust still up. HRK the only one missing that Lust. And Nick's playing excellent positioning. Actually catches a fear. Soda finally catching him on the corner. And he tricked it before he gets too far out.
But James blocking out that crossbow, denying the burst.
That was an excellent play by Nick. He waited to see where the fear path was going to take him. Once it got way out in the middle of nowhere, he just said, no, I'm going to go back to crypt and heal up James and we'll do this the hard way. He's just going to have to invade Soda.
There's the Howlet Terror. Is Tremor Trust dead? Looks like it is, but damage is to be put into HRK. Breaks that fear. He's able to drop Tremor, get it back out on his team. MCS comes into Sigurd. HRK taking dangerously low. No one is available. 12,000 HP. Is he going to go down? 50,000 HP.
MCS on the next. The next casting Nourish and he freeze.
That MCS could have kept HRK alive, giving him that actual ship bonus. But still, no one. Damage coming in. 10,000 HP. Is he getting out of the list? Yes. But Nigams losing some HP as well. Are they going to go on him?
Oh no, but the big deal is right now we have a UA dispelled by Soda right there, but he's going to be able to pick himself back up and LOSing that cyclone. That was a good play right there. Now Vinruki right now is still taking a bit of damage. He didn't have to use his second block quite yet, with Snuts using that offensive Shadow Fury, trying to set up some crowd control.
He's caught in here right now. He's just actually where he's ending up. He's in a pretty bad spot. If they could catch him over here with his setup, this would be perfect.
Like
There's the blanket.
They're going hard on HRK. No one can get
He's still in danger.
Offensive weapons coming in from Soda. MCS on Nigams. There's the fear. Is there a turn code? Yes, there is. Great job by HRK.
HRK performing under pressure. Incredible. getting out of line of sighting his healer, only to listen really wait himself and throw that trigger down.
Could be in trouble on hypothermia. HRK realizing that stripping is buffed. Meanwhile, Soda going for that Himiko, but Nick says no. He's in a cyclone. Benruki may not have Ice Ball. He is in trouble. There's a bobble. Soda once again put into another clone. He is being CC'd very hard. Is he going to get feared out of this? Looks like he may, but no. Soda getting away out of LOS as Benruki puts the sheep on James.
That binding kill was great right there. Soda had one heal that he could cast before he was crowd control again, so healing both his target and himself makes a huge difference. Nuts right now. He is caught in that cyclone up top, but as you can see, the innervate cast rate.
Wow, the box shooting in it.
Big sweat. But HRK getting in, healing his teammate, giving him that gift there. Great job. HRK is phenomenal.
Red is not covering these polys. Ruby has got to get some debuffs on there because he keeps falling at clutch moments, but Devour Magic is catching it every time. James is not going to miss a beat here, and HRK is going to exploit every single weakness he sees. Excellent totem placement.
There's a gold here on the Soda though. Benruki could be in a bit of trouble. No, it breaks on damage. He's going to be alright.
Another UA dispel right there with Soda's going to be silenced right now. Hopefully he can catch back up. They're going to recast all the gods getting around Monta very quickly. And you can see the pet of Snuts is getting dangerously low. He needs to pick it way back up.
Yeah, and it looks like Benruki trying to get on HRK there for a second before he is feared off.
Yeah, he did get out that second water elemental, finding that icy bait. HRK though, killing that water elemental very fast. Soda is in a cyclone. Benruki having to go defensive, taking too much damage. Cyclone was followed up. Is Soda going to be able to get away, or will he be injured? Wow. No, he does get away. Here comes the Mendix.
They couldn't quite deepen it there. If they hit deep into that spell lock, that would have been an excellent play. It just didn't have the cooldown at the right time, and Nick's just got lucky right there. He was in a really bad spot through that pathing.
Well, Soda and Snuts both having to trigger that fear there. That's a big deal. Death Will on HRK though. That's not proc capital shift. He will be taking full damage. Nice Thunderstorm though to knock them back. Lots of damage though coming in on Benruki. He gets the blink back to the tomb. Great job by him there. Cyclone from Enigma's on to Soda. He is putting him very low. Benruki though using his bobble, topping himself back up.
Right now, Benruki looking at that, he's trying to, there we go, now summon another gem because he knows this game is going to go very long. You see casting onto the pet of James, down to half hit points right now with only a rejuve left, but great job by James fearing off.
It does go down. James is now in a decrease. Can they deny the resummon? That would be huge. There's a hex, but it is trinketed. James still does not have it. There's the CS trying to catch that Feldom. I do not believe he did.
He's got like 10 seconds left on Feldom, so he's going to have to cast it by himself, but it isn't too much longer until James' cooldown is back up. Great there.
This could be a big difference for him.
He could be in trouble here. He cannot cast it just yet. But once this spell against there it is. He's going to get the Feldom, but his pet is still low. Got hit as it came out there. Benruki's still sitting at half HP. Has been there for quite a long time. Soda now getting time to top him back up.
Soda hurting on mana. He was doing so well, and now he's down to about 3K.
And he has still a while on his mana return abilities, 30 seconds on Shadow Fiend right now, so he's going to have to play very carefully with his mana.
And Nixo also hurting on mana. HRK is getting fairly low as well. Look at Benruki's mana. That is the same. He has full mana this late in the game. Great job conserving his mana so far.
Alright, now, Snuts right now looking to cast on to HRK right now, and now they're going to switch on to the pet of James, bringing it down to half yet again, and this could be a big deal because last time they weren't able to save the pet of James and he had to Feldom.
Yeah, so there still is quite a bit of time on that Feldom cooldown. So does the pressure quite hard, down to around 2,000 mana. Shadow Fiend though coming up soon. When is he going to use it? Will he use it for mana? But they're going hard on HRK here, and they get stuck in that fear. Death to go. HRK he gets it off, but still so much damage. This could be it.
Swiftman brings it back up. Yeah, Swiftman right there coming out the spell on. And you see Benruki control during basically all of that with Fear. James doing an excellent job. Soda catching a clone right there. You have to look at Nick having to intervene. Right on top of that crit, and Dispel's coming in. It looks like he's covered it very, very well. And Soda's basically running over, trying to get it. And he gets it, I think, before full range, but it doesn't matter.
700 mana, picking himself back up with that inner focus penance. But Benruki is CC. He cannot heal. Soda getting feared out in the middle. Very low mana. He may have to use his Shadow Fiend defensively just to get the return.
And I think mana cooldowns are back very, very soon. If they can just play defensively around this crypt and try to set up another kill. And Nyx, they got a Mark scan out of the Nyx. prematurely. There's not any pressure coming in from Soda because he was CC'd away. So
there's a big fear on HRK out in the open. They're going to go hard on him, and Niggas is in line of sight right now. A lot of damage coming in, and Niggas sensing that he might be the new target, pre-hunting himself already. A good choice by him there, because that is probably what the Blessing Red wants to do, knowing he does not have Varsity available. Here comes the Shadow 3. Yes, they want to go on to Niggas. There's the Howard there. Tripper though, removing that off James and the Niggas. Damage still coming in. There's the death from Soda. So it's not so caught into that fear. Soda's not going to be able to get it.
Shifting out of that route right there, and he's going to try to get by himself onto the corner. But you see a Cyclone, but doesn't catch the burn, as he's going to get burned at least once. HRK is kind of low, but look at that triple Shadow Fury right there. Trevor is still up, so they're not going to follow with the fear quite yet.
Barksian now available for Enigmas, but he is at no mana. Will he use Barksian with his Innervate? I'm not sure. He may have to. Soda, can he stay on top of him? Can he get it dispelled? Benricky, though, taking a lot of damage. Shipping down 11,000 HP, back down to 8,000 HP. He's taking a lot of damage. Soda trying to bring him back up. Great jump. Gets that penance, gets the power shield. He should be okay right now, but Soda is stuck in that fear. He has used his Shadow Key to get that mana back. And now Snuts taking a bit of pressure, while HRK is being focused by Complexity Red.
Yep, and Soda's still chasing so hard right now. He's trying to mana burn. Look at Soda though, getting dangerously low, full line of dots. He's a huge target right now. He's trying to play around the script as best he can. And Snut's there to cover him as he gets a new pet going with a Peloton, I believe. Big Scott to his Shadow Fury, a little bit out into the open. Not actually on the side of that crypt, HRK.
There's the Divine Angel Soda popping off his team. Benricky though under huge pressure, down to half HP. Can Soda keep him alive? He had to shrink it there. He needs to keep his team out.
But it goes right now.
The half HP marks it still left. There's a great swim and bring himself back up. HRK low on mana. Soda burning on mana badly. And Name's also very low. No Barksian left.
Yeah,
wow, Benricky just dipped so low right there, down to 6,000 hit points, that he is going to block right here and probably sit in it for a while.
Stuck in this clone. Can he get here on him? He's rooted right now.
Oh, they are so far away from each other right now.
Great job. He's in so much trouble. They're trying to get him here onto Soda. There's the Howlin' Terror. He has no PvP ticket, but Benricky out in the open. Could he go down here? No, it looks like no. But Enigmas, another coil back out. Pain suppression. This is huge. Wow, he just cycled that pain suppression. Soda gonna have a lot of trouble to top Benricky back off, but there's a full fear on HRK. No Trevor Jones gonna remove it. Enigma's popping his Innervate so low on mana. Can they dispel it?
I don't believe that's their biggest priority right now. They've got to get HRK.
He did dispel it. That is huge. Wow. Enigma's holding it 1,000 mana back. That is a great move by Soda.
Finally, they covered that sheep on HRK. He's going to be
here's the
out
PI Momo getting so much mana back. Can they capitalize? They're being putting out so much pressure. The pressure's on HRK right now. They have an instant. There it is. There's the fear. There's Trevor going down. This is going to be huge.
Yeah, the crowd cheering for Complexity at this point as Triple H tries to hang on around this crypt, just trying to pump in HRK,
a lot of trouble. Getting down to half HP. There's the Fury interrupting the penance. He could be in a big trouble here. He's going to get away though. He's getting drained mana. His mana is hurting big time. Here comes the lust. They want to keep the pressure on. Look at them going right after Soda, knowing he has no mana left.
It's not being cleaned up. They were actually cleaned off of the digs, and I hear the spell still's going.
Oh, HRK has Elemental Mastery up right now. We'll right into the penance.
Yeah, there was an inner focus penance from Soda, knowing he has so little mana. He's trying to save Furlough's Power Word Shield, let those break on damage, get the mana return from that. Benricky though, 18,000 HP. Soda into a cyclone, tons of damage coming out of the AA. Huge pressure here all around. Snuts also at half HP. Benricky conjuring a mana gem, knows he needs to keep his mana high.
What an incredible devour. So lucky on HRK catching it.
Another here. This could be big. Are they going to be able to capitalize? No, it looks like they need to take this time to recoup.
HRK is in the middle of nowhere.
MCS on their take. No one there. Good the damage coming in. There's a CS on HRK. But, and they Ashes concentrate back on getting those haunts up. And Soda really hurting on mana here. 1,000 remaining.
He's got a minute until his Shadow Fiend, and he used him just a little while ago, so he's going to have to play very defensively and tell his team that they also need to.
Soda doing such a great job conserving his mana here. Just staying, running on fumes for so long with this priest. This is insane. There's the triple fear. Wow, great job. No Trevor showed him down. Here comes the burst. They want to go hard on HRK. Look at them. They're all targeting him. Here comes the dots from Soda. He's dipping kind of low, but James getting a great Altair on both Benricky and Snuts. Benricky drinking that a little too late. The fear was almost over. That could be coming back to haunt him.
Oh, this is rough. Soda with 500 mana right here. He needs to try to get any drink whatsoever, but he's not going to be able to quite yet.
Looks like he's going to get for a drink here, though. Can they feel for though? There is a lot of damage coming in. Another pin from Soda. Oh, wow. Soda barely keeps that pedal of stunts, but now he's coiled into the open. They're going to be a lot of damage onto him. No feels are going to be coming out of stunts. He is in a cyclone. Drain mana coming out of James. Soda still hurting really badly on mana. How long on Shadow King? 45 seconds. There's the fear. No tremor down. Can they capitalize? They want to burst HRK.
In the middle of nowhere, line of sight can be a problem though around some of those.
Soda going for a drink. Here comes the himself. He's going to stop that. He actually dodged that staff of the grenade. Had to wait for the cyclone.
Alright, now, as you can see, pain suppression is back up, so Soda is going to be able to still run on fumes for a little while longer, but that is a double fear onto his team, which is kind of dangerous. Counterspell onto HRK right there, because he knows that any amount of burst right now is going to be a lot of trouble.
Yeah, there's the fast run to Cyclone from Enigma's on to Soda. Really just struggling this game. They're not able to put out the pressure he wants because he has to conserve his mana. The Snuts now dipping quite low. Look at the HP on Blizz Red. All of them hurting quite badly. On the other hand, AA all topped off. Their mana looks good. Soda really just struggling here, trying to catch up.
I mean, like we said, you know, the longer this match goes, the bigger the advantage for this LSD team. And Nix has just mastered this defensive play. HRK caught into a coil. Fear brought out of it. Definitely safe right here. And every combo that starts to look good is immediately countered by Against All Authority. They definitely found their niche for the defensive play style. Putting out just enough pressure.
So on HRK, followed up by a short polymorph, messing up the DR on that a little bit, but no big deal. There's a Halitair though caught on all three of the members of Blizz Red. Following that up is a Hex onto Van Rooten.
There's definitely a Shadow Feed available right now for Soda. He has to use it at the correct time, but he does need a lot of mana.
Yeah, he's going to try to hold off, wait until he's offensively, but here comes the big damage from AA. There's the DS, he knew he was in trouble. Snuts Pet also getting dangerously low. Is it going to go down? 3,000 HP remaining on it. He needs a binding heal. He gets it off. That is great play from Soda. But the pet goes down anyway. Sun's going to belt on that right away. Henrique now sitting at half HP, sort of running on fumes, 300 mana. There's the Shadow Fiend. He could not use that offensively, but a lot of damage coming out on HRK. Decrease onto Enigma. There's the Fear. Is there a Tremor? Looks like no. Now, HRK triggering that King of the Tremor on Enigma. He is low on mana too. DI coming out from Soda. They need to make something happen here. There's only 5 minutes remaining in this match. Enigma, no mana. When do you go down here? There's the Parksing. Coil onto Snuts, used defensively by James. Hex put onto Van Rooten. James and HRK shutting down the attack of Complexity Red.
Enigma's right now is almost completely out of mana. 1,000 mana, 800 mana, minute left on the cooldown of this intervade. They're going to stay on top of him because they know that he's not going to help.
Big fear.
HRK stuck in this. Could he be in trouble? Big damage coming in on James. Not very many Hawks. HRK still feared. There's the MCS on Enigma. They're trying to make something happen right here.
Yeah, it's so speared off here for just another second. He's so low man. He's actually done it up pretty bad.
They're going on Enigma. He is low on mana. There's the MCS. He has no marks. He just
HRK
had
is
20 seconds remaining on that. Can they get on top of it and capitalize?
Yeah, HRK Sheep comes out of those, so he's going to have those lesser healing ways to help buffer. And they heal for quite a bit, actually, despite the fact that he is Ellie. And you see Van still getting a little bit low. They're still being pressured as he's trying to put out some CC.
And he's actually at 29 mana right now. He's hurting so badly. He has Barkston back up. But here comes the damage. He doesn't have Barkston is available now. He has no mana. They have to run down off. He needs to get killed now. Soda also totally out. Then Van Rooten and Snuts finish this off. Enough odds coming on Nigam. He's going to be okay for now. Halitair coming in onto James. Soda also getting here. Here comes the Drain Mana. And Nigam has his NS up. Uses an NS clone onto Snuts. Kind of a weird decision there. But the intervade is ready. Can he get this full intervade?
Yeah, honestly, they need a decrease right here if they're going to do anything. And you see, there's the freeze, there's the deep. And unfortunately, Van is under pressure, but he did get that deep in on Enigmas. Enigmas is going to be pressured down the line. He's silent. Beautiful play in silence.
He is down one. He leaves the block, trying to get the kill here, knowing they are running out of time. Energy of 6,000 HP. Wow, Enigma's trying to spell seal this intervade. He looks not having any luck. He's not going to get it off. Energy out of mana.
Actually, did get taken off.
Soda also out of mana. They are in trouble.
They've had him hope lasted for a little while. He was able to get a whole bunch of spells off. 15 seconds on his Divine Hymn, so they just have to hold on for a little while longer. It's definitely
about 3 minutes left. Mana right now, really hurting. Can he get enough to gather enough mana for one more push, one more chance to have this kill? Otherwise, AA is going to take this match on damage.
Yeah, Daruki pushed out into the open, but he gets control on HRK, so he does not get bursted down. Throws a Fire Ward anyway. He gets back around. Looks like Soda going for a drink there for just a second. Yeah, and this should be drawing to a close very, very soon. A
This
beautiful fear.
could be their last chance. Can Blizzy Red make something happen? Looking like no. Enigma's blocking his Barks and lots of damage coming on him. Only 30 seconds remaining. The Blizzy Red needs to make something happen now.
Literally a chain of crits.
I think right
Spanning
now,
the ages.
with that Barks kid back up and using it, he was able to live through that burst. And we have that Hex onto that Rookie, and that Hex every time is stopping so much crowd control, so much damage. Such a good tactic choice.
Yeah, great use of that Hex by HRK, keeping on cooldown pretty much the entire time. So now, looking like this is going to run out of time, and AA is going to take this match and win. It's going to be tied up to 2-2. But James getting dangerously low.
Yeah!